Oke, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hello, my students. Good morning.
Morning, Miss.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I'm very well, thank you. So before we start our lesson today, as usual, I want to remind you always remind you to always maintain cleanliness, wash your hand, wear your mask if you go outside, and also avoid crowds. Well, to begin our lesson today, let's say basmalah together.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Okay, I will check your attendance first. Please open your mic and say present when I call your name. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, the first is Ramadan. Ramadan is absent. Okay, Jannah, Putra.
Present, Miss.
Okay, well, two people were absent, but it's okay. Maybe they had a problem with their network. Well, I will show you my screen. Wait a minute.
Let's play again.
Yeah, let's play again. Well, to begin our lesson today, we're going to play a game. So this is a simple game. Next slide. I will show you the game. So you just have to take a guess and fill in the blank. And then the hint is in the picture. It's about phenomena. Well, the first picture, can you see my PowerPoint?
Yes, Miss.
Okay. First picture, can you guess what is that? First picture?
Mm, I don't know. First Miss.
Okay. How about the second picture?
What? Maybe tsunami?
Tsunami?
Yeah.
Well, how about the third picture? What is that?
I don't know.
You cannot guess the picture number one and number three?
No, Miss. Sorry.
Okay, it's okay. We will check the answer. Well, the first is earthquake. It's mean gempa bumi. And then the second is you're right, tsunami. The third is water cycle. It's siklus siklus air. Well, today we are going to talk about explanation text. So some of these words are related to our topic today. And then what do you know about explanation text, Putra?
Um, Maybe explain about something like how it can happen.
Okay. Okay. After that, I will share next slide. Well, many people often ask about the difference between procedure and explanation text. So, do you know what is the difference between explanation text versus procedure text?
Uh, I don't know, Miss.
You don't know? Okay,
Yeah.
I will show you the example from them. Well, the procedure text example how to make delicious vegetable dishes, right? And then example of explanation text is why vegetable is important for our health. Until now, can you catch what is the difference between them? Explanation text versus procedure text. Putra?
In no, Miss.
No? Okay, it's
Yeah.
okay. I will explain. So explanation text is basically tells about the process, how and why something happen. It can be happen, and then in the procedure text, it's about the process of making or doing something like that. So do you understand now?
Yes, Miss. Thank you.
Okay, we're going to the next slide. Well, the next slide is types of explanation text. There are two types. The first is sequential explanation and then cause and effects explanation. From in sequential explanation that describe natural and non-natural phenomenon. For example, life cycles, I mean water cycles, and then in the cause and effect explanation, it's explanation text that link cause and effect in explanation in explaining how and why an event occur. For example, volcanoes, tsunamis, and etc. Well, let's move to the next slide. In the next slide, there are generic structure of explanation text. Our structure of explanation text consists of three components. First is general statement. It's stating the phenomena or issue which are being explained, and then explanation, stating the series of steps which explain the issue or phenomena, and the last is closing. Well, let's next slide. So next slide. Uh, it talks about the language features of explaining text. There are five. It's common in the explanation text. First is focusing generic participant. It's an object or a phenomenon which is being discussed, such as rain, tsunami, and etc. And then also using present tense, and then using chronological connectors such first, second, third, then after that, finally, and etc. And last is using noun, pronoun, verb, and etc. Well, until here, do you have question?
No, Miss.
Okay, I think you can master um that I taught. So next slide is example of explanation text. So how does rain fall? Basically, it's called about how rain can um, fall from clouds, from sky to earth. Well, I want you please help me to read this text. Can you read? Okay.
Okay.
I think I will read the first paragraph, and you read the second paragraph. Okay.
Okay, Miss.
Okay. Rain is one of the main source of fresh water for almost all people in the world. It provides suitable conditions for the wide ecosystem. It is also used as hydroelectric power plants and crop irrigation. But do you know how rain happens?
The
You turn.
rain, the rain phenomenon is actually what we often call as water cycle. The concept of the water cycle involves the sun hitting the earth surface water. and causing the surface water to evaporate. Then the water vaporizes into the Earth's atmosphere. The water in atmosphere cools and condenses into liquid droplets. The droplets grow bigger and heavier and fall to the earth as precipitation. However, not all rain can reach the surface of the earth. Some evaporate while fail, failing through dry air. This is what we call as virga, a phenomenon which is often seen in hot, dry desert regions. Done, Miss.
Oh, okay. Um, you read all the text. I mean,
Yes.
second and third text. So let's thank you, Putra. Let's move to the next slide. Well, this is the other um, example of explanation text. So I want you analyze this text. Just um just find the pause, and then I want you to um, analyze. So is the structure and sequence correct?
No, Miss.
Why? Can you explain?
Because the first is general statement,
Mm-hmm.
second explanation, and
Okay.
closing.
Okay. Thank you. Well, we are going to check your answer in the next slide. You're right. The first is general statement, so and then explanation, closing. Well, in the next slide, we are going to answer some question according to the text that we have read before. Well, I just want you to answer the first question
Okay.
and then tell me where you can find your answer. Please
Okay,
read.
Miss. Number one, what
Mm-hmm.
happens to the droplet when it gets heavy? Uh, I think A, fall.
Okay, fall. Where you we can
In
find the information
in third paragraph
in the
and
paragraph,
second sentence.
second sentence. Okay, thank you. How about the second question? I mean, question
Uh,
number two.
Number two, what is the other name of raining process?
Mm-hmm.
B, water cycle.
Okay, water cycle. So we can find the answer in the
Second
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 paragraph.
paragraph, first
Okay. Well,
sentence.
the okay, thank you. How about the third question? Where
Okay,
is the
number
location
three,
of condensation? Condensation.
A, A,
A. Okay, you're
atmosphere.
right. Okay, thank you. Well, do you have question?
No, miss.
Okay, if you don't have question, I will discuss about your assignment. So your assignment, I will send your assignment in our Google Classroom. So I want you check our Google Classroom after this and answer some question according to the explanation text. And then you have to submit it tonight before 10 p.m. Okay? If you have another
Okay, miss.
exam, another question, you can text
Mm,
me in WhatsApp. Okay?
okay.
Okay, if you don't have question, I will allow me to conclude our lesson today. Well, today we have learned about explanation text and general structure, and then language filter, and answer some question. Well, basically, explanation text is explain how and why something can happen. Well, thank you for your attention today. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you, Miss.
Have a good day. Bye.